Hoi hoi chummas, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you What the Dice Season 2. We are still playing Shadowrun, my friends, and we've got a new player.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I play Dexter, a decker whose skills are so hot you could call him Nova Hot.
I'm Ethan, I play Cypher, our troll street Sam. Don't frag with my damn soy nachos.
Hey guys, I'm Nightland, and I play Sparkles, the satyr with digital eyes, just for you.
Hey, I'm Miz, and I play Taipan, Gormless in the Golden City.
Listener discretion advised. Content warning level, green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter, foul language, sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
The camera fades in and we find ourselves sitting in a coffin hotel. We can hear the rain hitting the glass outside in the small sitting area. We sit inside this little coffin room, staring at our comlink. We aren't sure what we saw tonight. Whoever that woman is just took out somebody that looked important. We didn't want to stick around for the Golden City Guard to find us. We don't know who she is, but we do know she's dangerous. We take a slow, deep breath, trying to calm the nerves. We've seen death before. We've seen wet work. We've done wet work. But something that happened just doesn't sit well. As we close our eyes and lean back, the trio inside the small coffin room statics to life. Well, my friends, Eddie Sparks here. So, let me tell you something. Let Eddie Sparks regale you with some, information. So, you all know Eddie's living out of his, broadcast vehicle, traveling all over Neotova. Well, at least the main continent, or at least the continent I'm currently stuck on. Spreading the truth on what's really going on out there with the corpos and the runners and the this and the that. Let me tell you something. Living in a vehicle, if it ain't built out right, if it ain't spacious enough, if it ain't got that, what you want to call it, comfortability, it makes things really hard. Now, our runners just spent a small fortune rigging up their new ride, the Argos. That and a new, very large friend of theirs named Typin are deciding to make this run, about a 24-hour drive out of town. Do something at a museum. Breaking in, steal it, whatever you want to say. But 24 hours is a long time to be in a vehicle. But, that also means 24 hours of planning and prepping. And in the, case of Sparkles, reading. Apparently, Sparkles is magic. Never would have seen that coming. Well, let's go on and catch up with them. Let's see what chaos they got cooking now.
We watch as the camera pans across this long stretch of highway that stretches above this forgotten township below. We see buildings that are broken down, crumbling. We see fire barrels being lit by the homeless and the squatters. We see go-gangers hanging out in these old, forgotten gas stations. Some of them primed and ready to jump on the on-ramp to any group of vehicles that look like they're easy pickings. As the camera pans across this highway, we catch the glimpse of a few security drones flying overhead. And then we pan over and we see this loudly painted van driving down the road. As we cut in and we look in, we see the team hanging out. Sparkles is coiled up onto Taipan as Taipan is reading a book to them. P. Dexter and Cypher are sitting in the front, driving and navigating. What would you guys like to do?
That is an excellent question.
Sparkles is probably asleep. So I would imagine Taipan is still reading, and Sparkles probably has her head in what would be the equivalent of a lap. I don't know. Her head's on her somewhere, listening to her read, and might be asleep.
It wouldn't surprise me if she's actually asleep. Tell you what, Taipan kind of snaps the book closed and puts it down on the seat and looks
Yeah,
up
Sparkles
at,
will wake up to that. Like classic student that I'm awake.
You never really do listen, do you?
Listen all the time. And she'll actually quote back the last, 2 or 3 sentences before she fell asleep. So that might have been a chapter or 5 ago.
Yes, that was several hundred pages ago.
Oh. I told you I'd fall asleep.
You did. It was fair warning.
Mm-hmm. Can't get mad at me now.
Well, I'm not mad. No, not by any means.
She's just disappointed.
Shut up, voice in the sky.
Just disappointed.
Don't listen to him. You're not supposed to repeat what the voices tell you.
Oh, the voices speak to me all the time.
Really?
Duh.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Spirits and magic and all.
Yes, exactly. I know you've never been on the Astral, but there's a lot of weird things there.
You know, that's what everybody says. I'm pretty sure that there's still just as weird stuff on the Matrix as there is in the Wuji world.
Wooty world.
Love it.
Sounds-
Coined.
It sounds like a pornography.
It does.
Well, this would be Sparkles. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yes, I'm sure there is just as weird stuff. The only difference is you can die. Well, I guess you can die in the Matrix too.
According to Dexter, you can. And every other Decker that I've ever heard. Something about dump shock or something that can kill you.
Yeah, dump shock's nasty.
Oh, it's right here.
I've definitely had to stitch together a brain or two after those.
Ooh. I'm assuming that not physically. Do you mean that literal? You're talking about it physically, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's
Yes.
literal.
I mean, yes, literal in the sense that I used magic.
Okay, well, I meant needle and thread in a brain.
We'll do that for you.
Professional question. Can you do that?
Do what exactly?
Cure dump shock like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
How easily?
Really?
Fairly easily if I control the magic well enough.
Okay. What are they like when they come back? Are they kind of goofy or?
Depends how bad the dump shock got them. Sometimes you're blacked out for a few hours.
Good to know.
Sometimes you're just completely unhinged. It all just depends.
Well, I already got the unhinged part covered, so I black out drinking all the time. So I don't think
Oh, not that type of unhinged.
Good to know.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had your brain woven back together by magic.
No, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it can be a little confusing though. Hallucinations, the whole 9 yards.
And just think, guys, maybe Sparkles will be stitching our brains back together for us in no time.
Hey, that's a scary idea. I'm just saying. Can you do the opposite and make people's brains explode?
Yes.
I want to learn to do that.
Well, there's many ways to do that. The
Don't
easiest is
tell
to make
her.
it do them themselves.
Hey, Sparkles.
Huh?
Wouldn't that just be pull the pin and throw it at their face?
Oh, yeah, but I meant magically.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, the easiest way is to make them do it to themselves.
That's pretty cool.
So are we there yet?
Actually, we drove by it once already.
Twice, actually. You were asleep for a long time.
Like, I mean, I know that's a sarcastic answer, but that does check out.
No, I think we have like 17 more hours, or is it a 24-hour drive?
As you all are discussing and chatting, you have passed the first highway checkpoint, stating that from here on out, any security will be done via drones and VTOLs. You are basically entering into the official no man's zone. Who is driving?
I thought I was.
So P. Dexter at the helm. Is there anything you all would like to do during this peaceful drive through no man's land?
We should talk about our plan a little more.
Well, don't we need to get there first and, like, see cameras or hack something? I'm all about working on the plan, but I thought that required that.
We do have this meeting in the morning that we set up.
Okay, so what's the plan for that? That's where you're gonna mind boogie them, right?
Yes. The idea is that I can control them and we can get into their office and get unfettered access to the local net. Through their computer, hopefully.
Oh, and then Dexter has, like, free reign.
Ideally, yes.
I like free reign.
I like you having free reign. That sounds nice.
I don't know much about the Matrix, but if you got access to a computer, it would be much easier to get in, right?
Oh, absolutely. If I had access to all their information, it'd be super easy.
Perfect. From
Okay.
there, we can make a better plan.
Okay, that works for me. Plan is go mind woogie the person and get Dexter access. That sounds good. What is me and Cypher doing?
That's a good question.
I mean, we just could be there for distraction, maybe? Again, we need all the information Dexter needs, right?
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say we're there for the moral support, it sounds like.
You can do that as she stretches and sits back.
Well, it would be nice to make sure the relic isn't on the show floor.
I mean, if it's on the show floor, that's gonna be so easy. If it's down in the sciencey places, that's gonna be the pain in the butt, isn't it?
Yes. Also, the sciencey places are warded, which presents a different difficulty.
Right, that's because you're, like, in the two places at once thing.
Yes, I am dual-natured. I will always interact with the astral in some way. So
Yeah.
I cannot pass through other people's wards freely. So if it comes to it, it will be you and Cypher going below to secure the package.
Okay, so it could be a nice little two-part plan. You and Dexter do the things, and then me and Cypher do the things.
Yes, as a last
Those
resort.
spy movies.
Yes, Ocean's 15.
I thought it was 17 or 18 by this point.
I don't know, I can't keep up on movies.
P. Dexter,
What?
you can answer that question.
It's actually on 17.
I'm amazed I knew that.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, as the last resort, I can shatter the ward, but it will alert whoever placed it. And we'll have heat pretty immediately.
Okay, so it alerts whoever placed it. Is that so? I mean, okay, that's a bad thing. But then what? Like, can he like immediately put it back up and like lock you inside, or does it like kick you out, or what?
No, it takes hours to put them up. You will be able to contact security, or send spirits, or any number of magical responses.
In other words, we're going to have a lot of fun if that happens.
Yes. Ideally, you to go down, take care of any observers, and walk right out with the relic under your arm.
And no heavy collateral damage, if I remember right.
No
Yes.
collateral at all. I don't think like that's why we got the stick and shocks and the bean bags, and that way we don't actually kill anybody.
Yes.
Well, technically, 3/4 of the team have non-lethal firearms available.
Snitches get stitches.
I no, Dan's talking about me.
Snitches get stitches, Dan. Oh, I have lethal rounds on me, too. You best believe I bought some of the good stuff.
Regardless, I may have to bring down the barrier when we have acquired the package. I'm not sure.
Okay, so that's like last resort, because it's just a problem if you can't because of the things, but the three of us can go through, right?
Yes,
Is
perfectly
what
safely.
you're saying. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe this will work out perfectly. You do the mind woogie thing, he does the hacking thing, me and Cypher will go down, and then we can talk to each other, so if we need something like entrapped or turned off or something so we can get the item and come back, and then you don't have to break the ward.
That is ideal. This is a question for Dan. Can artifacts pass through wards, like the one we're going after?
In theory, a magical ward is supposed to stop anything that should not be exiting. So there's probably some kind of magical security, like they have to be escorted, or the person who set up the ward has to be there to allow things to pass through.
Okay, so essentially I'm gonna have to break the ward at the last moment.
Yes, at the minimum, unless there's some kind of like, maybe they warded it against just the box, maybe they don't know what's inside the box, so if it's just warded against the box, maybe that would just be it. It's hard to say, because you don't know exactly what you're dealing with. You just know that you need this box and that it has a bunch of runes on it.
Right. If I remember, it's I did a knowledge check and it was a scrolls or spirits. It could be a bunch of magical stuff. So, alrighty. At the very least, I will have to break the ward when we're exiting. So we're gonna need a fast getaway.
Okay. That's probably not hard. I mean, you would know when we're about to leave and we all just make a way to our car, or Dexter goes and gets the car, because whatever, we got this.
Oh, absolutely.
So am I staying with the car then? Or am I
No.
going inside? I can. If we need to fast getaway, I'm all for whatever is best for the team.
I would
Well-
have you come inside just so you have access to the computer.
Right, yeah. We need to do that.
And then worst case scenario, then you go get the car when we're on our way out.
Okay.
Who has the lowest edge on the team?
Me.
Me.
Oh, right. You do now.
Jared's so relieved to pass that torch.
Yeah, but it's so low.
I love
It is.
love torturing my friends with bad edge.
We hate you. Love you.
You want an edge
Can
roll,
I
Dan?
please get an edge roll?
Yes, you may. 2 hits.
All right. With 2 hits, as you guys are passing one of the exits, you notice that there's a group of go-gangers that look like they're getting ready to accelerate, but seem to shrug it off with this, they don't look like they're worth going after. And they accelerate and chase after what looks like a minivan.
Nah.
Any man.
Nah. We got grenades for this.
Well, they turned away.
Yeah, but they're gonna go prey upon someone else.
You want to go blow them up?
Absolutely. It's not a road trip without tossing a grenade at some bikers.
Okay, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it is fun. Maybe I could get more. What was my record last time? 5?
5.
It was 5.
How many's in that pack?
You could save your ammo. I have something.
But is it a
Okay.
grenade?
It's possibly better.
I'm curious
Whoa,
now.
alright. Ooh,
Let's see the
what do we
magic
got?
bougie happen.
Yeah.
You guys are going to go chase after some go-gangers.
It's
Is that
just
Yeah.
a small detour.
okay?
Ho, ho, ho. I mean, hey, everyone. This is Dan, the GM, bringing you the mid-roll. So, first, I hope you all have had an amazing holiday. I know that There are still some holidays left in this last of the year, but I hope they all go wonderful, and I hope you all have been safe and had time to spend with your loved ones. I want to thank you all for the continued support. I do know that in a couple of days we'll be releasing our yearly first of the year Happy Birthday What the Dice episode. I know that this year is going to be very different than the other years, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping that we might be able to do something more like this one that's coming up. And I need to thank those who support us on Patreon. If you want to become a Patreon subscriber, if you go to patreon.com/whatthedice, you can join us there. You will get episodes early, as well as get access to our maps, as well as some other things we've got cooking in the background. So for our Patreons, I have to make sure I thank you all directly. Ethan, A-Relic, Manic, Logan, Lady Lumi, and the Ecology Podcast. Thank you all so much for supporting us financially. Every dollar you give me, I put towards the show to help grow. And that is all I have. Well, no, I also have to make sure I mention that we have a merch shop. All those links are going to be down in the bio as always. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of the year and an amazing next year. We will see you then. And as always, please, may the dice gods bless your every roll.
You're on the highway, so there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can either take an off-ramp and then go down and then come back on the on-ramp and get on the other direction, or you could do what the go-gangers do and just cut across the median.
We have a tank.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
All right, so I need you to give me a driving test then.
I'm not scared of you, Dan. All right. What we got?
This needs to be a blooper.
I was going to leave most of that in.
Okay, or leave it all in. I'm all about it.
I got no problem being called a bitch. Fuck off.
No, I said Mama didn't
I'm a
raise
bitch and
no
I'm a
bitch.
proud.
Whoa. You're not my mother. And I'm not a bitch.
Damn straight.
4 hits, sir.
With 4 hits, it's a little bit bumpy, but you clear that median with a little bit of extra space. Your back tires bounce off the median, giving you a little bit of a drift as you come into the opposite freeway lane. So instead of heading east, you are now heading west, back the way you came.
Sparkles is in the back though, while we're riding the median and going across, like riding it like a wave, going woohoo!
What am I going to do with you people?
I don't know.
What are you going to have to do with us people?
Okay, so you are at extreme range. I need everyone to go ahead and roll for your initiative.
The co-gangers aren't distracted? They might not see us coming up.
You just jumped a median with a big-ass van truck thing.
Behind them?
Not the point.
Exactly the point.
We're all tied, actually.
Holy crap.
Holy shit, yeah.
And then there's Dexter.
With a 12. Aww.
I mean, it means we all still go at the same time.
It means that those 3 go at the same time.
Oh.
If you're at 12, you're low.
I'll hold my turn until their turn.
I was gonna hold my turn until your turn and go with the Dexter.
Anyway, with that roll into initiative, we are going to go ahead and start combat. We have first pass, so Cypher, Sparkles, and Typin, you all tied. Who is going first on this first run?
Ooh, me.
Type in, we want to see the magic Woogie.
Just say, yeah, Typin said they were going to show us how they do it, so we're going to hold off.
Okay, so Typin, in front of you, you see 4 motorcyclists. Each one are brandishing firearms.
Excellent.
Sparkles is seeing them. She goes, "Oh man, Dexter, there's only 4."
Okay. What do we add to it?
What do you mean?
And you hit one of them with the grenade before it explodes?
Ooh, like a softball?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta let Taipan do Taipan things.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And if there's anybody left, I'll see if I can baseball them. That's what we're gonna call it. So if you ever, need me to do that move, you can be all like, Sparkles, baseball, and I'll know what you mean.
I love it.
I hate you all sometimes. They are all approximately 2 to 2.5 meters away from each other.
Excellent. I will cast Ice Storm right in the middle of all of them.
Are we driving into that?
Yes, you are.
Yep. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
So you're gonna set it right center on them, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. I will cast this at Force 8.
Wow. First spell of the freaking game, and you're going balls to the wall, huh?
It's because I get to sleep after this.
Valid enough reason.
All right.
What did we say season 2 is? Frag around and find out.
Exactly.
Yes, frag it. Frag.
My pool is 18 dice.
Good lord.
Good God Almighty.
Okay, man. Looks like 6 hits at Force 8 for a total of 14 hits.
You would think I could defend against that? Yeah, because I don't have counterspell. Hold on.
All I was just say, all I heard was those bikers just got told to bend over.
Ooh.
Just 6 serious drain, it's fine.
6 stun for your stun. Congratulations. I hope that hurt.
You could always spend an edge.
No, I'm gonna sleep after this.
Okay.
The highway will be covered in ice for a second.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think at minimum I'm going to have to do a driving test to make sure they don't crash.
If they don't die from the damage.
Yeah, if they don't die from the damage, they're going to have to resist not crashing. Let me just tell you, first and foremost, as a GM, I absolutely hate mages.
Thank you.
As this ice storm appears, how does it actually work with your spellcasting? Like, how does your spells work? Like, what do we see?
Please wiggle
Yeah.
your tongue. Have a little.
Yes, I wiggle my tongue. No. I'm looking out the front windshield and I do just a few quick little hand gestures and a phrase in Latin. And from the sky, these just giant shards of ice start pelting down on the highway right on top of these bikers.
Every single one of them got 0 hits.
Oh god.
Damn.
So not only is the ground now frozen for what seems like just a split second, but as these ice spears, shards of fuck you, hits into them, it isn't just piercing just them, but it is piercing into the gas canister, into the tire, sending these vehicles everywhere off the side of the road as there's nothing left of these guys. As the remnants of the ice that was there, the bikes slide and drift off to the side, careening into the concrete barriers on the right and left side. The van that they were chasing is accelerating very quickly to get to the next security checkpoint so that they are safe.
And that takes care of that.
Sparkles is I can see her standing through the sunroof that she put in and just being like, whoa, outside.
Dexter just being stunned silence. And then he's gonna yell, "That was awesome!"
Totally awesome! Oh my god, Taipan! What was that?
You can color me impressed.
Did you see that one shard stab into that guy?
Totally did!
Kind of being shy, kind of covering my face with my hood, I'm glad you thought it was impressive.
Sparkle seeing Taipan trying to meek herself down is gonna climb back in from the sunroof and just hug tackle her, being all like, that was awesome!
I go down so easy.
And Sparkle's being kind of athletic, just probably has a little bit too much force.
Yeah, there's a little scream.
Do I need to come back there or something?
So I was like, what? I'm just giving Taipan a hug. That was awesome. Can I do that? You're saying I can learn to do that?
Yes, depending.
Dude, Cypher. Since Dexter's the one driving, Sparkles just quickly, like, moves up to Cypher. And even though the chair can spin around, I don't know if the chair is spun around. She just grabs him by the shoulders and is just shaking Cypher. Going, I can learn to do that.
Cypher will nod. He goes, yeah, but you're going to have to read those books.
She just freezes for a second, staring at him, and then you just hear the frack.
I give Cypher a thumb up over your Sparkle's shoulder.
Dexter's just gonna snicker to himself.
Sparkle's head just drops, like, defeated.
So, P. Dexter, how do you want to get back to the right side of the road? Are you going to take the off-ramp back onto the on-ramp, or are you going to jump a median again?
Oh no, I'll take the ramp.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your first time any of you, well, most of you have seen No Man's Land at this level. This is the first time most of you seen No Man's Land at this level. There is graffiti, and the smell of decay and rot permeates the air. As you turn onto the on-ramp to get back up, you can kind of see these old, desolate buildings. Some of them still advertise that the Renraku arcology was going to be built here, or that Seder Krupp was building a new factory out here. That they basically bought up these little towns to advertise more work, and then when the project either became too expensive or they realized they could get a better location elsewhere, they just stopped and left the city in whatever state of decay it was in, creating these pockets of what we now call no man's land, where the homeless and the go gangs run supreme. There are no real security out here. You're lucky if you have a go gang that is going to try to keep the peace rather than just abuse the system. As you get onto the highway, the lights of the highway are bright enough to where you can see everything, and you get back onto the way you're going. Passing a small section of concrete, you see your old tire marks that you used to bounce across. You are now back on path to where you're needing to go. Taipan, I believe your nose might actually have a little blood coming from it because of taking the 8 stun.
Yep, 6 stun, but yeah,
6 stun.
Trickling right over the mustache that's still there. Yeah, I'll wipe off my nose with a handkerchief.
Sparkles is hanging on to you. Do you think she would have noticed?
Probably, yeah. I take up a lot of space.
Yeah, fair. Well then, Sparkles gonna be like, you okay?
Oh, yes, magic, like everything, has a cost.
What the hell did it do to your face?
That's rude.
She's bleeding.
Spin the chair around. You all right?
Yeah, just drain. It'll be all right.
Sparkles will be eyeing you up and down, and she wants to ask a question, but she wants you to rest, so she's just sitting there, like, staring at you.
You're sitting on top of me. Did you have something to say?
Oh, oops, sorry. She gets up.
Thank you. No, I promise I'm all right. Magic can be vicious, and I was showing off a little bit, to be honest.
Hey, it was a really good show off.
You get a very disconcerting grin.
I knew there was a little something in you.
Well, you know, it's fun.
Okay, well, the next group of bikers is mine. Unless you want to call dibs, Cypher.
We'll see.
Just out here murdering bikers. It's awesome. I love it.
You know, this is actually kind of fun. I was gonna say, can we like make this our Saturday afternoon fun time or something?
Might get expensive if we do this every Saturday.
Okay, once a month?
Are you planning on going murder hobo? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, Sparkles is having fun with this, and Dexter said it was fun.
We take payments from people who need to get to one place safely.
I mean, it could turn into a successful side gig.
Just go baseball throwing grenades at bandits just to clear the roads up a little bit on our Sunday afternoon. I like it.
Yeah.
Though we gotta watch doing it too much because, eventually someone's gonna get upset we're creating potholes in the road.
Okay, if you hit him in the face. Okay, hold on. Let me do some math here. So if you actually
No, we can't do
Radius
this
of
every
the-
week. Every road trip, I think, is fair game.
Okay, if I modified a grenade, I could probably lessen the explosion rate, and it wouldn't damage the road,
Definitely not.
but it would definitely make some salsa.
Did you just call a human body salsa?
Well, yeah, chunky salsa. Haven't you heard of it?
I think it's starting to get...
No,
Matrix it, man.
term. It's a legitimate term. What demolition people call.
I'm not
okay, so
against
you have
it.
a
It just
bunch of
caught me by
bodies in a hallway, and you toss a bunch of grenades in it, you get chunky salsa.
Dude, just Matrix it.
Yeah, it's like street pizza.
Right, but instead, they explode. If you hit them in the face and then you time the explosion just right, then you get salsa.
I like it.
Road salsa, street salsa, because it's not quite what you just said.
I still have questions about what
Street
street pizza is.
That's when you
sounds...
push someone off a building. A
Oh.
really high
Have
building.
you never heard that saying?
No.
And you watch as many vids as you watch, you haven't heard someone say that?
Yeah, street pizza, because then their body goes splat, and they kind of look like a pizza.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now I understand. I didn't realize we were pushing people off of buildings next, you savages.
Oh, you
Oh,
know you're going to record it.
I usually make them walk off, but that's fine.
Yeah, wait. You're calling us a savage. She makes them walk off on their own.
That both things are true.
They experience the whole thing.
Hey,
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying too.
I don't push people off the building. I throw them off, thank you.
Yeah, well, Taipan just
Monsters.
walk off.
And who's going to be sitting there recording it to put it up on the Matrix, huh?
I mean, someone will pay for it, but just because someone will pay for it doesn't mean I should record that.
You were talking about recording electrocuting us earlier.
Right, but that's for science.
How is this not for science? We could see how big the pizza gets.
Beetles sell quite well.
You guys are fucked up.
I was maintaining composure, sir, until you said something.
Of all my years of running Shadowrun, you guys have hit the pinnacle of what the fuck.
Yes.
Aren't you proud of us?
I don't know. I really don't.
Kind of just hungry now.
I did buy salsa.
I want a pizza.
Hey, I got a microwave. And technically a stove, I think.
Yeah, you have a hot plate. No, you have the luxury. So yeah, you've got a little oven and a little mini range.
Well, hey, next time we can literally pick up a pizza and bake it.
I love that idea.
I'll show you the trick where I can eat a pizza in one bite.
Bet. I want to see this.
You're on.
Oh, trust me, I will happily buy the pizza.
I'm a witness to this challenge here.
Okay.
As you all are driving along, what are you guys listening to as you drive?
Driver controls the radio.
No, passenger. No. Driver's driving, navigator's navigating. One person has to have the radio. Who's getting the radio?
If no one took it, probably Sparkles, because she also agrees with Dexter of probably some kind of metal.
Say Cypher would have put on Trog Metal.
Okay, it's probably Trog metal.
As the Trog Metal is playing, there is this quick interruption as Sparkle, on your headset, you get the ES broadcast and gives you a channel code. before you even get to the radio to make the adjustments, the radio crackles to life. Hoy hoy, chummers. Hey, if you're out in Prisma Gem and you're over by the Old West area, there's an old warehouse. According to what I've got going on, there's a rave going on. I don't know why, I ain't sure how, but there's a runner raid going on. Not sure what's going on. According to what my sources, runner raids are Golden City exclusive. Seems as if maybe there's something else going on. I will keep you posted, but if you're a runner, you're over in Prisma Gem by the warehouse that's got the rave going, get your butt in gear and get the frack out there. So, good luck, runners. As the digital static cuts through, the music starts back up again.
Dude, we were just in Prisma Gem.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, runner raids outside of the Golden City? That's weird.
That's what, the second or third time this month or two?
Well, yeah, in the Golden City, but the fact that it's happening outside of the Golden City, that's the first time that I've heard of it. I actually was in a runner raid. I think it was like the 5th or 6th runner raid in the Golden City.
I would like to go astral.
All right, so Typin just passes out.
Which Sparkles? Oh, hold on. I'm rolling. Would have tried to catch Taipan.
I'm driving. I can't see this happen. Yeah.
What do you want for me to catch Taipan or to get squished?
Actually, lift carry would be if you're trying to catch them.
Hey, 5 hits.
5 hits? Yeah, you can catch them. I mean, you're not catching their full weight. You're basically just catching torso.
Yes, but that's still a lot bigger than Sparkles is.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, you're able to catch them and kind of set them down on their own tail back.
Yeah, lay them down, 100%.
Tail. Neck. I mean, technically, snake is all neck.
Yeah, it's ribs all the way back.
So that means that they're all torso.
Yeah.
All right, Taipan. So you have entered the astral. No Man's Land is absolutely filled with a background count.
No surprise there.
Yeah, no surprise. And it seems a little bit more more background county since there's now 4 more people that have been murdered on the road.
That's fine. No, I'm gonna go to Prisma Gem to the warehouse district.
Okay. With a quick thought, you are passing through the astral, passing through all of this twisted, gnarly mix of just uncomfortableness through No Man's Land. Making your way to Prisma Gem, there's this fakeness in this astral world. The background count is lower, but also very uncomfortable. Getting to this warehouse in question, all you see are just dots or astral signatures scattering, as there are some that are cybered out, some that are magically active, that are just running. You see some that are clearly in VTOLs because the astral signature is airborne and they are not flying. One of the things you do notice is that the runner raid, the security teams, there are no mages in the runner raids, like for the security force.
That is one of the things I wanted to know. I would like to sense the security force. Just so I can A, recognize their auras, and B, maybe use that information later.
So there's a couple of them, so you're not going to get all the details, but no matter how many hits, I can get you some more information on that. Go ahead and give me that sensing check.
3 hits.
So as you look around, you do see one. There are no mages that are on the security side. You can tell that a lot of them have cyberware in head, arms, and legs. You also see that there is maybe one adept, but they are augmented. Like, they have cyberware. So either they don't know they're an adept or they're just a stupid adept. It's hard to say. Most of them are healthy. A couple of them may be injured from, like, getting on gear too quick or something like that. And they're all, I don't want to say angry, but more of a antsy, like a fear of failure. Again, is a fear of failure is what you're getting off of the bulk of them.
Alrighty.
Where there's this overwhelming feeling of
Apprehension.
apprehension. That word, yeah, that word. So there's just that feeling.
Okay.
Apprehensive feeling.
Yes, that word that I can't say apparently.
Now, more specifically, do I see anyone clearly giving orders in the astral anyway?
No, you don't see anyone giving orders. It looks like they probably are using, just based on their movements and how you've seen security forces work before, there's most likely just using comms to relay information.
Okay, excellent. And then no astral tethers that I notice either.
No astral tethers.
All right, I will snap back to my body.
All right, so type in, you wake up with you laying on your own torso tail.
I tried to
And-
lay her in a comfortable position.
I mean, she's a snake. How many uncomfortable positions can they be in?
None. The answer is none. Okay. I managed to grab a few astral signatures from the raiding team.
What? You just kind of like, she just uses her arm and like motions like flop over her.
Oh yes, I traveled to the runner raid in the astral.
Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in that, but what are you talking about?
Well, the raids, I've been trying to dig up more on them because mages are useful at detecting these kinds of things. Essentially, I found out that they have no mages on the security, which is important.
Wow,
And
that
I got-
is kind of weird.
Yeah, really weird.
Do go on. You have Sparkles 100% enamored with what you're talking about right now. 100% focused.
Other than that, it's a very, very typical security force. High fear of failure, apprehension, that kind of thing.
Huh. Well, Sparkles is gonna sit back. All of them have failed, right? Or does she not know that?
They've never actually reported any successes or any failures. For the most part, the runner raids don't make the news.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because, I've never heard whether the raids were successful or not.
Did we ever hear who's been setting these up, or have they kept that hush-hush?
Well, I mean, it's the Golden City Guard, so it has to be like the mayor or something.
I mean, that might explain a sense of apprehension if they're failing, but you don't ever hear about successes anyway.
I mean, you don't hear either way. So they have a high fear right now, you were saying, Taipan?
Yes, it felt like they didn't want to fail again.
You said they were acting like a basic security force. You would think they would put a little more thought into dealing with runners at that point.
You would think. It all smells weird to me.
Diversionary?
Yes, possibly. Or like performative.
Well, I mean, the Golden City's trying to do that whole thing where they force you to register that you're a runner or something. Either way, they want to pretty much hold collateral damage against you and have you... It's dumb. The runners hate it. We're against it.
Yeah, just think how much we'd owe for the last amount of road damage we caused.
You were encouraging me. You can't come back and be all like, you caused a lot of damage.
Hey, I'm not blaming you for it. I'm just saying, think of how much we would have owed for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't want it. But, like, the runner raids, started... What would it be, 6 months ago, a year ago?
Just follow the money.
It started 2 years ago. It was supposed to be a project to help reduce collateral damage for corporate espionage, but once it went into action, it kind of just, they stopped talking about it. It just kind of became like people talked about it on the shadow nets, and that's it. And even that, people were like,
Say, Sparkles, do you recall hearing anyone get popped in any of these raids from any of your contacts?
Does she remember anybody getting that? She would know with her interest, I would think.
Let's see.
I can roll for it if you want, but I just know that would definitely be something Sparkles keeps tabs on.
You have heard of like some low-level runners getting caught, but because they only had like maybe one run to their name, they were just it was just kind of waved off as they were just, a nuisance kid. It seemed like the runner raids are more targeting experienced runners rather than just the new people, is what it seems like.
Okay. Just no, not really. Like, nobody who's an actual good runner that has a name. But, like, sure, they might have, like, caught somebody who maybe took a job that was slightly questionable for the first time ever.
Low experienced runners, which then means why would you be running basic security force tactics and maneuvers against veteran runners? That sounds like you're deliberately just not even trying.
I don't know. It's
Exactly.
weird.
It sounds performative, like somebody's running distraction almost.
I mean, could be
Okay.
using it, as a cover to something else.
Sparkles, because of your interest in runners, can you please roll the shadow community knowledge, please?
6 hits.
With 6 hits, you kind of try to remember a couple of things, and you do remember runner raids. It was originally called the Licensed Corporations Runner Enforcement, which was originally in place by Jason Gibson and sponsored by the mayor as well as the major corporations in Golden City. The original idea was to help mitigate corporate espionage within the city limits while licensing runners as official mercenaries, so that you had to have certain liability and insurances to cover any collateral damage, including and not limited to death. There has only been one, they called it a success, but what ended up happening was the experienced runners did break out of the holding facility before any actual licensing took place. Since then, the raids have been almost non-stop, almost weekly. And for some weird reason, the only way runners have been getting away with it were these mysterious broadcasts by Eddie Sparks, as well as random deckers getting tips of where runner raids were happening, and it was within minutes before boots hit the ground with the runner raid security. So there's a lot of weirdness going on, like something is fighting it, but not fighting it at the same time.
So Sparkles is gonna recant that.
So this would be the first raid outside of the city then.
Yeah. That's why it's like, what?
Who's trying to get elected?
Vote Cypher, guys.
It is not a voting year.
I don't know. It's off season.
Still vote Cypher.
Sounds like someone needs shadow runners alive and thriving for some reason.
There's a lot of pop in circumstance. Yeah.
I would say the only way Sparkles might know anything of whatever you're talking about is if she overheard something at home. Yeah, whether at a dinner, a political party.
I'll let you roll an edge for that one.
Okay. All right. I mean, 2 hits.
With 2 hits, you remember that Captain Jason Gibson and Inspector Reginald were both up were both up for inspector at the same time. Because there's only one inspector slot inside the Golden City as of date, they gave Captain Jason Gibson control over the licensed corporation runner enforcement so that he had a placement of command.
So they just created a position for Jason.
Well, they had already started work on the runner defensive or the runner raids, but they didn't have someone in charge. It became his.
Okay. All right. She will recant that to everybody then.
Oh, so he's dragging his feet.
Raiding outside the city limits, though, I mean, kind of a big step outward.
Yeah, it really is, especially since it hasn't been successful as far as like we perceive it.
I was going to say, I don't even think that organization has reached that far, do they?
No.
Maybe that's why they're moving out.
The Golden City Guard do not have jurisdiction outside the Golden City.
Yeah, like the only power they have is in the Golden City. But what were you saying, Tapan?
Oh, maybe they're moving out because there hasn't been successes.
Still, they would still run into an issue of jurisdiction unless someone's not using Golden City Guard and they're using private forces to do it.
If they were using private forces, there probably would have been a mage.
Unless somebody's stupid.
That too.
Or deliberately.
It feels deliberate to me.
I was gonna say, you don't throw basic security guard forces against veteran runners and not have all your ducks in line. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Corporations know what we're capable of.
Golden City Guard know what we're capable of.
Hmm.
It'd be like, I'm gonna go take on a giant corporation with a pistol and a single clip and call it a success.
I wonder if we should let the runner community know. I would be kind of surprised if that they don't know, because there's so many mages.
Yes, but when you're running, it doesn't behoove you to peek into the astral very often.
Yeah, but I would imagine there had to have been some mage, just like you out there, that went, I'm gonna go look and do your travel whatever-y stuff.
Certainly possible, but, what is it, the Shadowlands? It would be worth putting it up there, at least.
Yeah. Think I should make a post?
Couldn't hurt. You might also
Couldn't hurt.
could get some extra information that we're missing that could benefit us.
Yeah. I'll start a thread. Or see if there is one.
For now, it is all a conjecture.
Yeah, but if other people can confirm that conjecture. Because, like I said, I can't imagine you're the first mage to notice that.
I don't know.
Are you jumping onto Shadowlands to do a post?
Yep. Or just, I'm going to first see if there's already threads for it. And if there's not, I'm going to start one.
Roll me a computer use, please.
No. 0 hits.
Wow. For some weird reason, you can't get into ShadowNet.
Weird. I'll try again. Try again?
Okay.
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I guess it was just a travel? I don't know. I'm in now, though.
After doing some digging around, you find a thread that's not super old. It looks like there's some kind of conversation going on. The subject line states, New Department of Defense. You see a user code 404. Heads up, Mayor's starting a new runner defense force. Is the GCSA something to do with pushing runners out of the city if they're not licensed? Red alert. Few of us are keeping tabs on them. Maybe we can help out where we can. Another conversation pops up from a user named Feather. So what's the plan? 404 responds, think the plan is to try and raid the runner havens. Red alert. Didn't they try to do this with like deep weed and booze when it was banned? Those raids failed like 90% of the time. Most of it was false flag operations. 404 pops in. So call them runner raids? Feather pops in at the end. Wow. Just wow. Then you see a bunch of error codes of users that have either changed their name, deleted the comments, or things of that nature. but one sticks out. ES. The comments are pretty short and sweet. They are coordinates to where each raid has been going on. Seems as if this user ES has been constantly updating this particular thread with all of the locations that runner raids have been going on, as well as their success rate. Looks like out of most of them, there is a 1 to 3% chance that they are actually able to capture and arrest a runner, but none of them have made it past getting into the holding cells. It seems as if someone is either breaking them out or they can't pin anything on them, things of that nature. Then you also notice a comment from the 404. Hey guys, I just did some digging. Apparently, the Golden City Guard are using a, and in quotation, select group of security personnel that are under a lot of rules. Seems as if they're not even allowed to talk about what they do outside their building or room or whatever the hell they're in. So something's getting leaked and we're getting information. Just as a heads up, if anyone's been in these runner raids and gotten away or have gotten through the holding cell, what's going on? Can you talk about it? And that update was 2 weeks ago.
And it's been quiet since.
Yeah. Besides the location codes for each of the runner raids.
All right. Sparkles is actually going to take the moment and respond to the, if anybody has made it through the runner raids or like gotten away, she'll actually respond that she was in a runner raid and managed to escape and saw, runners helping runners get out as soon as the news dropped. And then she'll go back to the ES post on the most recent raid is the one that just happened on there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, she'll post a response to that location going, hey, happened to notice the security had no mages. Anybody else see anything in the raids?
As you type in that response, that is where we're going to end this week's episode.
The camera fades in and we are still sitting, well, laying in this coffin hotel in the Golden City. We've set our comlink off to the side and we reach over and turn off the Tridio after the strange broadcast from Eddie Sparks has ended. It's quiet. We can't hear the rain. We reach over to adjust the lights to get some rest. And then our comlink lights up. It's from a number we've never seen before. It almost looks like it's an error code with the way it's scrambled out. The message is very, very simple. Do not interfere. The words are there. We can feel the weight of the threat. It's unspoken, unwritten, but there's a threat, a danger to it. As we press the button to turn off the light on our comlink, we hear that oh so familiar static come from the electronics around us. Well, oh, hold on. Before I do anything, I got me a message over there in the shadow nets. Let me type this out real quick. Well, Sparkles, so, yeah, none of my contacts have noted any, mojo flingers of any kind. I mean, if I was a mojo flinger, I wouldn't be fracking with this anyway. But, Corpo and security forces, they run on a different wavelength. You know what I mean? Well, here's the thing. we've been keeping tabs where we can, and I can't release my sources, but I'll see if I got me some mage friends that can give us a little bit more heads up of what's going down. Now, my friends, Edda Sparks here. So here's the thing with these runners. They're on their way to do a job, and they got themselves a little sidetracked with doing a little mojo flinging of their own. Man, I do not envy the man, the woman, the runner, or anyone that's on the receiving end of any of these spells from these mojo flingers. Ripping the reality of time and space and just summoning things that are just impossible to kill. Are just on a whole nother level of frag around. And let me tell you, I don't want to be the one to find out. So with them heading out towards their contact zone to deal with this run, let's just hope that they don't get themselves caught in some new weird things going on with these runner raids. Well, I think it's time for me to skedaddle. I got me some stuff I need to do, some contacts to reach out to, and a whole lot of chaos to rage. As always, my friends, remember, stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded, and never make a deal with a dragon. This is Edda Sparks, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.